Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. So I wanted to talk to you about when we think about taking back ourselves or finding ourselves again this month, one of the big topics I think is kind of the world around us. A lot of us are busy moms, career women, maybe don't work outside the home but are managing our home and homeschooling, whatever that is for your family. But a lot of times, I don't know a woman who doesn't manage the home and isn't busy in any of those regards. And even if you don't have children, I mean, there's always a lot going on around us. So what I wanted to share with you is what I've been doing that has been working really well for me for about the last year. And so it's really easy to wake up late, be running, put the kids to bed, and then, try to get a few things done and then feel like, oh my gosh, I got to go to bed. It's getting so late. So one of the things that I implemented was actually starting to look at really scheduling out my week, doing my best to time block and to really take back my time. So, and I know that's like, great. Well, how are we going to find time to do that? But the biggest thing that I think we can all agree on is we're probably spending too much time scrolling. It's such a mindless, easy activity. Maybe we're spending too much time watching or just kind of vegging on shows at night when we could be being productive. I'm not necessarily telling you that time needs to be spent cleaning your kitchen and doing things around the house. That time can be spent investing in yourself and taking care of yourself. And the only reason I highlight those things is we all have the time to take 30 to 60 minutes a week and plan out our week. So what do? I look at my meals for the week. I write down like the days of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I look at our family schedule. Who's going to be home, who's around for the week. And then I created a really easy rotating calendar of food. So the first week of the month is always the same meals. The second week of the month is always the same meals because I don't like meal planning. And so I wanted to do something that I considered like parking downhill. How do I make it easier for myself? And that was one of the things that I could do was to have this pre-planned idea of the different meals. So I don't have to think about each week. What do we want to have for meals this week? What do we blah, 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 blah. And so I've been doing it now. This is, I think, my third year of doing it. And it has been transformational in regards to meal planning. I still have to make the grocery list and figure out what day we're eating, what we're having, but I don't have to overthink. I also included easy to make breakfasts on there. So my family really enjoys having like breakfast burritos, egg bake, things that they can, egg bites, things that the kids that are higher in protein, healthier, that Brian and the girls can take and go with. And so they have something in the mornings. And then some weeks, we've been having a lot more leftovers lately. Some of it is because I feel like our kids are not always having dinner with us because they're working or sports and things. So we end up having more leftovers when we do cook. So that's usually what we have for lunches for a day or two. So that can help as well. But also you can include a lunch idea in there if you want to just have like, salads or chicken Caesar wraps or something that's like that is just made for whoever in the home might need, lunches during the week as well. So that's been a huge game changer. But really, when I look at my week, I'm looking at, what do I have going on in the evenings? Who's taking who where? What do we have going on regarding, like I do networking for my business. And so what are the nights I'm not going to be home regarding, networking and, are those the nights that Brian's going to make a meal because some of the kids, one of the girls or both of the girls are home or not. Do I plan for leftovers? I plan my workout. So I work out at 5:30 every morning. And so I put those on my calendar to commit every week that I'm doing my workouts. I usually will say like I'm working, these amount of hours in the day. So, that's at least for personal time. I don't go and block my time for work, but I do that when I talk about my business. And then it's my evenings. Like, are there certain things I might want to get done in the evening? Are there, maybe I have plans with a friend. And I'm also blocking in time to take care of myself. So, am I going to a yoga class? Am I doing my yoga nidra? Do I want to read some? Like I've been trying to read before bed every night, making sure I have that. What does that look like? And so the reason I suggest this is because you're taking back control of your time, of your life. And you can build in those specific times. You can build in nothing time. If you want to have time where you don't do nothing and you don't want everything scheduled, you can say, here's my nothing time. I am going to wake up on Saturday and decide what I want to do. It doesn't have to be that every block of time you know exactly what you're doing, but you have a plan for that time. And the reason I want you to try this is because it feels like you're taking back control of your life. I know we talked about this idea of the slow starts to the day and the slow ends to the day. And so this incorporates that as well as like, where can you build in some of that? I need to get up by this time so I can do these things. So like for me, I've been waking up at 4:30. I know that sounds crazy. I normally get up a little after 5, roll out of bed, brush my teeth, get my workout clothes on, and drive to my workout class. And I just kind of felt, then I get home and I'm rushing to get ready to bring Lulu to school and then to start working on my business with my clients. And it was just, I was rushing. I wanted that slow morning. And I was like, I'm just going to get up a little earlier. I'm going to journal and I'm going to do my Bible study. And so that's been super helpful. So I wanted to share this concept with you because as we kind of think about how we get back to ourselves, this month is our theme. This is a really strong idea that I want to encourage you to implement. So I would love to hear from you. What are your questions? What are your takeaways? Where do you think that this is going to be hard for you so I can help you? And as you have wins, I'd love for you to share them as well. If you think it would be helpful, I'm happy to also put together a 1-page document that explains all of this that you can grab as well. But I hope this is helpful to you and something that you can start implementing for yourself and maybe encouraging your family as well. All right. Happy Tuesday.